campaign.
Good Stuff campaign started, I guess, about 8 or 9 years ago when people after graduation started really noticing that there were so many great usable items in the dumpsters that we decided that we needed to do something about it, and that so many partner agencies could really benefit from these donations.
We go to the dorms and pick up all the stuff that kids have donated, bring it back here, unload it, sort through it, organize it, and then agencies come and shop here for whatever they want.
So the Good Stuff campaign is really a way that Loyola strives to live out its mission and focuses on three sort of core values: simplicity, sustainability, and community engagement, all connected to Loyola's Jesuit mission. So simplicity, really asking students, or encouraging students to think about what do they really need, how much do they have, how much stuff do they have, and who can benefit from that, and what's the value of simplifying your life a little bit and not carrying around so much stuff. Sustainability, so when you have stuff that you don't use, really thinking about what are the best ways to reuse it, and the program really tries to help students to think about creative ways to reuse them for the benefit of their new local community here in Baltimore. And then finally, community engagement. Sort of knowing where their stuff goes, benefiting and connecting with some of the community partner agencies that a lot of students have spent time working at, and spent time getting to know some of the people there, and really being a good neighbor here in Baltimore.
So we were already kind of had this long-standing partnership with Loyola. It was just a matter of pointing to the Good Stuff campaign. And she said, why don't you come over and take a look at some of the items that are here that are left over and see if they can benefit your individuals who are intellectually challenged. And we're also serving a population that is low to moderate income, socioeconomic income. And so when we went to meet with the folks at the Good Stuff campaign, it was almost like a candy store for our guys. They walked in, they couldn't believe all of these things, and that they could have some of them. Not just to have them and to hold them, but to help them empower their lives a little bit, so that they could be brought up to another level. There were clothes available to them. There was technology that was available to them. There are a lot of things, but the agency typically uses the Good Stuff campaign for food, non-perishable foods, and also for household items, because we're finding that a lot of our folks are being more and more integrated into the community, and so they live in apartments and housing facilities, group homes, and so it's been a big benefit to it.
Sean D'Alfonso, Andrew Zaleski here. I've worked with the 2010 Good Stuff campaign to work with this guy right here, AZ. But I think it's a great opportunity. Kids leave a lot of stuff here on campus. And I think there's a lot of good Baltimore agencies around the city that need all the things they can get. And we don't want to put anything to waste. So it's a good opportunity for kids to stay on campus and work in the warm weather and hang out, but also to donate some stuff and have a good time doing it.
Yeah, I mean, Sean pretty much summed it up, but just to give you an example, we just came back from St. Vincent de Paul and we dropped off 68 trash bags of clothing, and that would have been 68 trash bags of clothing that would have just gotten thrown out. So I think the Good Stuff campaign is a great way to kind of look at everything that we use and then things that we really take for granted because we're just throwing it out at the end of the year, but then realizing that other people really do need all of these resources, really, clothing, mirrors, appliances, that we sort of just take for granted at the end of the year.
We want your good stuff.
Good Stuff 2010 out.